God is saying to you today, nothing you experience is ever wasted. It only helps you build upon what you desire next. What you don't want teaches you how to define what you want. Remember, life is a constant cycle of gaining, losing, learning, and becoming more. You can't have it all, learn it all, or be it all at once. You might as well enjoy the journey as you create it all. Type yes if you feel this. Today's message: ignored pain never goes away. Your heart wants you to heal, do better, and be better. Every struggle you are experiencing is pushing you toward healing. Take it one day at a time, take it one challenge at a time, and before you know it, your heart will become whole. Life never tests you on the outside. It tests you on the instant side. Type 1111 if you believe this. Today's message for you: instead of battling your fears, build your faith and trust things are working out for you. Instead of focusing on lack, uplift yourself with gratitude for what you have already received. Instead of feeling disconnected, celebrate the loving relationships that surround you. You determine the emotional balance you create through every positive choice you make. When life unexpectedly changes, regain control by understanding you have the power to create a new vision. Stop reliving what could have been. Focus on the now and what could be. Take the time to heal. Focus on what you want, then start creating that. Remember, buildings are built one brick at a time, and your happiness also requires commitment day to day. Type I am strong to affirm. Today's mantra for you: I choose to become more confident. I will focus more on the things I love about me. I do not need validation from society to feel beautiful. I am one within. I will not compare me to others. I will do things that make me happy and whole. I will love myself for who I am and not what I feel I should be. No one is perfect as I embrace imperfect beauties within me, inside and out. I am unafraid to be me. I am my own kind of beautiful. Type I am God's child to claim it. God says today's what is yours will flow to you with ease. Instead of doubting its possibility, relax and focus on the receiving. Receive the signs that lead you to the right path. Receive the support that leads to its success. Receive the experiences that show you how deserving of it you are. You asked, trust you will receive. Remember, it's your job to prepare for what you are trying to manifest. Take the time to check in with your desires and emotions daily. Remember, it's challenging to find your way when you haven't found yourself. When you know what you want, it's easy to create a plan. When you know how you want to feel, it's easy to pursue what produces your happiness. When you are going after your desires and feel good about who you are, you consistently create the life you deserve. Type I surrender to affirm today's message for you. Worry is worthless when you have the capacity within to win. How many times have you created mental scenarios that never played out? Don't let what you think might happen cloud what you could make happen. Trust you are given what you need to thrive and triumph. Everything is always working out for you. Impatience is a form of fear and doubt. When you keep rushing to get results, life will keep giving you resistance. If you truly understand that what is yours will come to you in the right season, you will release your focus on the clock. Remain patient and trust in divine timing. When you think you are down to nothing, the universe is up to something. Stay patient and faithful. Everyone has areas in their life they have mastered with ease, and others that require repeated effort to improve. The parts that test you teach you who you need to become to resolve what is blocking you from having your all. Make the challenge easier to conquer by focusing on your being, not your doing. Stop questioning your effort. Start improving your mindset. You already have what it takes to create what you want. You must believe before you go out and build. Type, I'm aware if you are. God message for you. God knows the exact timing of your life. He knows the reason for your pain, and He understands the suffering you have to endure. He blesses you with patience, love, and freedom to handle all coming your way. Your job is to hold the faith and not let it run thin. His hand is on your life, and there is a reason for everything that is happening in your life. He doesn't expect you to know how you're going to get through. He simply blesses you with the chance to work hard in the direction you know best, and He will take care of the rest. That is His absolute promise. If it doesn't feel like it's over, it's not, and He wants you to keep pushing. He believes in you and your strength. His love for you is unwavering and always present. Message from God. Even though you may still be operating in old habits, you still have hope of change, but you can't change yourself. God will change you if you seek Him with your whole heart. Don't be in a hurry for God to finish working in your life. We want everything to be done instantly, but God is not interested in our schedule. The enemy may thwart your plans, but God's plans don't get thwarted, and He has a unique plan for you. Seek God's plan for your life. Stay on fire, red hot, zealous. Pursue His purpose for you with every ounce of energy you have. There is nothing in this world that is worth seeking more. Type, I believe in myself to affirm. Today's message for you: there is just something so powerful in being broken. You think you're a mess, and you think it's the end. But little do you know, it's the beginning. It's the beginning of the most wonderful blessing you have ever obtained. And one day you will look back and feel so blessed by the pain, because the pain molded you. It strengthened you. It brought you to the feet of Jesus, and in the place birthed the beautiful new you. And I know you don't feel it now, but oh, it's coming. Type 2222 to affirm this to yourself. Today's message: remember the number of times you told yourself that you will never be happy again, but weeks or months later, you found the corners of your lips slowly twirling up into a grin so soft you couldn't even see it. Remember the friends who felt like sunshine on the darkest days of your life. Friends that you thought would be by your side forever, but you never noticed how the threads weakened as the months and years wore on, until they were nothing but a bundle of memories of a moment long gone. But you lived. Even though it felt like your life would never be the same without them, you made new friends, took different adventures, and uncovered colors of life that you had not with them. Type Amen if you believe this. I have always struggled with doubt. I often question God's love for me and the very nature of His being. I fall asleep at night, wondering if He is really there. The more I study the Word and spend time talking to God, the more this happens. I've learned that Satan has a way of attacking those who are on a good path. We are a bigger threat when we might actually make a difference with our faith. Satan will do everything he can to keep us from fulfilling God's plan for our lives. He will try to fill our minds with lies and doubt, but that is not from God. In time, God will give you some answers in His own way. In the meantime, the devil will try to warp your mind and do everything he can to lead you astray. Surround yourself with the truth, and your heart and your mind will follow. All you have to do is keep your eyes on God and know that His love is unchanging, never failing, and unconditional. Type I'm optimistic if you're ready. God message for you today: anytime your soul feels overwhelmed with anxiety, that's the universe telling you your next breakthrough is around the corner. When a chapter is ending, things get confusing, hard, and infuriating. That's why you have to remain high-spirited, grateful, and focused throughout your journey. Don't give negative energy a chance to linger around, not even for a second. There are two roads you can take at this point. One that repeats the same cycles you're currently experiencing, or one that throws you into a world of new beginnings. Whatever you decide, let your intuition guide you and your faith inspire you. You're getting closer to greatness each day. Today's message for you: the walk with God is like a labyrinth. At every approaching turn, we must have faith, and at every roadblock, we must trust Him. I know that in today's digitized illustration of perfection and joy, it might feel like you walk your stretch of pain alone, but I want you to know you don't. We all face trials, and we all have fears. And yet the key to a fruitful life is to embrace, learn, and grow from them. Psalm 51:6 says, "Behold, you desire truth in the inward parts, and in the hidden part you will make me to know wisdom." And KJV. You see, dormant in our souls lie hidden seeds of wisdom. When watered by our pain, they sprout into a knowledge of truth and understanding of why we must go through what we do. Know that the roots of wisdom, watered by suffering, are firmly grounded and unshakable. Therefore, remain steadfast and confident, because this moment is only a stretch. It does not encompass the entire labyrinth. The wisdom we gain on the stretch serves us the remaining distance of the labyrinth. Type, I am ready to shine to affirm. Universe message, today just trust. Trust who you are. Trust where you are. And trust where you are going. Trust that God is placing and removing people in your life in order to bring you where He wants you to be. Today, just trust. Trust in your strengths. Trust in your abilities. And trust that every obstacle is an opportunity to learn, an opportunity to grow, and an opportunity to become the best version of you. Today, just trust. Trust Him. Trust His plan. Trust His will. Trust His way. And trust that whatever He has already written is far better than anything you could have ever wrote. Type, I embody love to affirm. God message today, God creates circumstances for us that'll require us to step out of our comfort zones. He creates these moments so that through them we can grow and, above all, learn to trust Him. Although uncomfortable, these precise moments of trial unfold our identity in Christ, and most importantly, through the trial, we develop an intimate relationship with Him. Our trust in God does not evolve in the realm of comfort, but rather in uncertainty when our only choice is to rely on Him. Paul shares with us in 2 Corinthians 1:8-9 that he was under great pressure, far beyond his ability to endure. But it happened so he'd rely on God and not on himself. Therefore, do not be discouraged during turbulent times. Instead, be courageous and patient enough to wait and then embrace the victory upon you. Type, I believe in myself to affirm. Today's message, it takes enormous strength to carry our burdens, but we cannot underestimate the strength it takes to admit when they have become too heavy. Surrender is not weakness. It's knowing when enough is enough. It's feeling and honoring what you have and have not been called to bear. Show yourself the same grace that in a fraction of a heartbeat you would extend to someone else. The last thing we need is a world full of people who are barely hanging on. Find some shelter and stay for as long as your soul requires it. This journey was not meant to be taken without setting your bags down and stopping to rest for a while. Type Amen if you are ready. God says today, you are being presented with a choice, evolve or remain. If you choose to remain unchanged, you will be presented with the same challenges, the same routine, the same storms, the same situations, until you learn from them, until you love yourself enough to say no more, until you choose change. If you choose to evolve, you will connect with the strength within you. You will explore what lies outside the comfort zone. You will awaken to love. You will become. You will be. You have everything you need. Choose to evolve. Choose love. Type, I embody love to affirm. Today's message for you: always be the best person you can be. Be kind even when you're tired. Be understanding even when you're angry. Do more than you're asked, and don't ask for anything in return. Don't silently expect anything either. Listen when someone talks, and really listen too. Stop just thinking of how you'll reply. Tell people that you love them and that you appreciate them. Go out of your way to do things for people. Be the greatest person you can possibly be, and when you mess up, make up for it in the next moment or minute or day. One thing you should never do: never spend your time trying to prove to anybody that you're great. Your actions will speak for themselves, and we only have limited time on this earth. Don't waste it. If someone doesn't see your light, don't worry. Like moths, good people are attracted to flame and to light, and they will come. Type Amen if you agree this. God says, so this is your life, and you are going to be both moved and confused by it. You are going to experience things that will inspire you, and things that you will never quite come to terms with. You are going to love people that you will sometimes lose, but you will also find those who stay. Appreciate those people. Let them know that you care. You are going to laugh until you cry. You are going to ache in ways you never thought possible. You are going to be exhausted by the chaos of it all and ignited by the beauty. You are going to be hurt, and you are going to hurt. Sometimes you will be the bad person. Sometimes you will be the one who makes the mistake. Sometimes you will have to give yourself your own closure. Sometimes you will have to let go. Sometimes you will have to find comfort in being alone, in being lost. Yes, this is your life, and though it can be unpredictable and messy, even though it can break you down, you are going to survive it. You will always survive it. God says today, there will be days where the simple tasks don't feel so simple. Days where you know you could have achieved it all if your mind wasn't so tired. Days where you try to get yourself into the mindset you know you can get into, but for some reason today it just isn't happening. Days where all of a sudden time has run out, and instead of giving your body the break it needed, you wasted a whole day pushing yourself to get through it, but didn't achieve anything at all. These are the days where you're too burnt out to give it everything it needs, but for some reason you still try. Maybe because you're afraid of letting someone down or letting yourself down. Why is there so much stigma around taking a day off when your mind doesn't feel so good? For some reason, or maybe even no reason at all, you just can't do it today, and that's okay. Take the time you need to rest. to find inspiration, to remember all the little things make you happy. It's those little things that help remind you who you are and why you do what you do. Your mind wasn't created to be on like this all the time, rushed and pushed beyond its limits day after day. Normalize accepting this and stop forcing yourself to just get through it, when you know deep down your mind needs a break. Look after yourself, look after your mind, and see what magic you're capable of. Type yes if you're ready. And share this video with 3 people who trust God. Today's message: the biggest mistake that we make is that we build homes in other people. We build those homes and we decorate them with the love and care and respect that we want to come home to at the end of the day. We invest in homes and other people, and we evaluate our self-worth based on how much those homes welcome us. And when those people walk away, those homes walk away with them, and all of a sudden we feel empty, because everything we had within us, we put in those homes, and we trusted someone else with pieces of us. So that emptiness that we feel doesn't mean that we have nothing to give or that we have nothing within us. It is just that we built our home in the wrong place. Please subscribe our channel and turn on bell notification for more God message.